Thank you, blokes.
You just let strangers come and take whiffs off your shit right here?
Of course, man. That's what we do, man. We're all about sharing and caring.
We've got one more thing here. He's gonna show you, what were you gonna play, like Mary Had a Little Lamb or something of that nature?
I was gonna do the Pachelbel Canon in D minor.
Okay, well let it rip, man.
Oh, right,
You
here
wanna
we
do
go.
some improv lyrics or something?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. One time I was walking down the street in Liverpool, and then you never saw the day from the night. And then there was this one time where this one guy, he ended up giving me a fright. He had his clubby sticks. Where he got him, I don't know. And I said, hey, listen here, man. Meet me at the Piedmont for the show! Yeah! Alright, yeah, I like that one! So we sang it, and we sang it some more! It was crazy, it was wild, it was chick, it was hip! And then they shut the doors. And they actually kicked us out. Pretty horrible thing, man. And I don't know why they never let us back in. So then I put my head between my legs and I kissed my ass goodbye. And that was pretty much the end of it.
Way to go, brother.
Oh yeah, bravo, chap, man. Yeah, man, I mean, we still have it, you know?
Oh yeah, I haven't lost it, have I?
Free.
I got a natural metronome in my brain.
Yeah.
And all these wankers that say that I can't play guitar.
Where'd the old boy with the Royal Air Force go, man?
I don't know. I think he's back there doing whippets from the whipped cream containers.
I don't think he can handle those things, man.
No.
Or something.
Oh boy.
A British man wearing an Irish shirt, man. You see that green?
What a bunch of
St. Patrick's Day or something.
You know, I feel a little lightheaded, brother.
I don't doubt that at all.
Hang on a second.
Very good, man. Good form. That's been Gideon and Ywingwe Malmstien, and that concludes this episode and the thing that you have now, you know. Hey, just stay down, man. Just stay down, man.
Oh,
really.
man. Could somebody bring me a bucket?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I got a baseball bat right there.
Yeah, why don't you whack me in the head? Oh.
Yeah, there. So, and then that just leaves us with one thing left to do, you know.
Numpty.
Yeah, he's a numpty, that's for sure. Anyway, that's been Gideon and Ywingwe Malmstien, man, and we have really enjoyed bringing you this, you know, thing that we call music.
Yes, and remember, rock out, man.
Yes, rock out.
Oh God, is this thing on?
Rock out with your rock out, whatever.
Yeah.
PG.
Hang out with your wang out or something like that.
Yes, very well, very good, very well said, man.
Yes, okay, it was great.
Yes.
It's been fun, but you know, we gotta get out now. We gotta go play the gig at what are we gonna do?
Yeah, we're playing outside a porta potty somewhere, I think.
Oh yes, we were gonna go play at Occupy Denver at the porta potty.
Yeah, well, you know, the whole thing's pretty much a big latrine.
Yeah.
Alright, well.
It'll be a heck of a gig there.
Until next time, get a freaking job and get a freaking life, alright?
Bye.
The Wow Factor is on tonight. We're gonna have one of the guys that's down there in the trenches with the Occupy Wall Street movement. Shop owner Terry Day is gonna be on the Wow Factor tonight, joining us from New York City. We'll have our usual letters section, and we're gonna start it off tonight with squawking points. And tonight's squawking points. It appears that a fringe on the left has taken control of things and is kind of, how shall we say, trying to change fundamentally speaking the way this country operates. They claim it's a grassroots movement, but is it really? The squawking point is this: blah, 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 blah. And that's pretty much what we're hearing from the left. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce Terry Day. And we'll elaborate on this subject a little bit more.
That punk is funk.
Great to have you, Terry.
This sucks. I want to go home.
I understand that, but you agreed to do the interview, and we've got a few things we want to talk to you about.
Okay.
So, you're a cafe owner.
Yeah,
You're
that's
just
right.
about a block and a half from Wall Street, I understand.
Yeah.
Okay. And what is it like down there at ground -2 or whatever they want to call it?
It's a friggin' war zone. Bunch of idiots with clave sticks and shakuhachi flutes come into my place and order double espresso macchiatos and don't want to pay for them. So, like the sign says above my menu, it says, "I will destroy happiness with extreme prejudice in an armed response." So I've killed like 15 of them.
Yes. That wasn't something.
The NYPD doesn't like me very much, but I tell them to go get their shine box.
Yeah. Regarding the, I've never eaten in your establishment. There's probably a lot of good reasons for that. I'm not really wanting to delve into that right now. For one, we're all the way across on the other side of Manhattan, so it's just not something I've ever...
Am I gonna get paid?
No, this is a free interview, sir.
This sucks. I want to go home.
I understand that. Where do you live?
I live around. I got a place in Manhattan. I got a place in LA.
Do you pay taxes?
Oh yeah. I pay too many taxes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It sucks. Pay property tax, business tax, payroll tax, taxes on the food, taxes on the cigarettes. There isn't one tax I don't pay. That punk is funk.
What
man.
about federal income tax?
I pay that too.
Okay.
I'm not one of the 99%. Well, maybe I am, but maybe I'm not. I don't know.
Well, the way I see it, the 99% is actually 1%. Okay.
More like 10.
Or maybe
That's where
half a
I'm at.
percent.
Half a percent?
Okay, well, 50,000 people in the middle of Manhattan reveling and trashing the city is not necessarily even 1%.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think you're all...
City is 17 million people, 50,000 out of 17 million, you do the math. I mean, this is not a grassroots movement. Grassroots is getting up in the morning, drinking a pot of coffee, and going to your job and living the American dream, okay?
Yeah.
Okay? So, when you show up to work in the morning, how is this, are they picketing your shop in particular?
No, they just come in and they take dumps right on the middle of the floor, and they insist that I give them coffee macchiatos for free. And I'm not going to do that. And then, some of them I serve because they're just miserable, like I am.
Yeah.
They think everything sucks.
You are pretty miserable.
Yeah.
I may throw that in there. I don't know.
Yeah, well, that's what they all say. But I serve those people, and then the ones that come in that give me a good, happy-go-lucky attitude, I dispatch with my 9mm promptly.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I own guns, but I usually don't dispatch patrons with the 9mm.
Well, these people don't pay.
Oh, well.
So they're stealing, so therefore I'm defending the property.
Have you ever thought about taking payment before rendering services?
I have done that, yes. But they insist on getting it for free. and my staff is so incompetent. I got a guy working back there named Hapless Harv or something, and he's flipping hamburgers. He can't even do that right. You know? And I got some other idiot that plays a shakuhachi flute. He says he's the entertainment. He can play clavy sticks on tables. It's just punk as funk, man. That's what he says.
Yeah.
And then my son, he walks around with a hockey stick whacking patrons in the back of the head because I trained him to do that in the hockey rink because he's so good.
I've got a question for you, sir. Do you live with your parents? Because you kind of strike me as a guy, you know, early 40s that probably still lives with his mommy.
That's punk as funk, but yeah, I do.
I kind of thought so.
Rent's cheap. I get free food. You know, I don't have to pay rent. It's great. I can put all my money into my business.
Where are you getting these guys? Huh? Oh, sorry. I forgot you were there, actually, because I kind of see right through you. I think you use your bitterness as kind of a facade, maybe to mask your insecurities.
Well, I think you should wear a helmet.
And why is that, sir?
Because you're a numpty.
I'm a numpty.
Yeah, moron. You should wear a helmet.
I'm over here defending you and your shop, which was probably handed to you from your mommy and daddy.
No,
like
I bought
everything
that.
else.
I bought the shop.
Yeah.
I bought it with a lawsuit with this other company I used to work for that didn't pay me anything.
It almost sounds like you would have been better suited to go on the Geraldo show, you know, or maybe Ben Gleck.
Ben Gleck? Who's Ben Gleck?
You know, the guy that cries on TV all the time.
Oh, that guy?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I know him. I used to play golf with him. And then I offended him and he kicked my butt on the golf course and stuck a 9-iron up my butt.
Oh, man. That sounds like Gleck.
Yeah.
He probably cried about it afterwards, too.
No, not really. He just viciously beat me and I had to call Rosenberg and Rosenberg.
Oh, yeah. I've heard of those guys.
Yeah, they're kind of vicious.
Yeah.
You know.
I know that they like
fire-breathing lawyers.
They like to stick it to you, to say the least. So, one more thing before we end this interview that I really wanted to get into was with the Occupy Wall Street movement and all of the protesters going down to your shop and trying to take advantage of you like they've been taking advantage of the system for so many years now. The neo-hippie commie movement, whatever this is, I call it a neo-hippie commie movement. Are you familiar with communism?
Yeah, I think it sucks.
Yeah, what's your take on communism?
Well, it doesn't make any sense. I mean, these people think that they could get free gummy bears and lollipops for not doing anything, and yet I have to go do stuff. Yet I live in my mom's basement, but still, I go and work. I work 17 hours a day, man.
Are you sure it's not like 17 hours a week?
No, it's a day. Because I own.
Well, that's your last name is Day. I know that, but
I own Happy Day Cafe. All right. Stop being such a schmuck.
All right. Well, I think that concludes this interview. It was great having you on, Mr. Day, Happy Day Cafe, over on whatever street down in Lower Manhattan.
52nd and Q.
Oh, yeah. I'll never eat there.
Yeah, go F yourself, pal.
All right. Now that that's done, it's time for letters. Viewer response. You're going to pay for this. Dear Mr. Owolly, I used the slap happy, lost a finger. Any recommendations on a lawyer? Yes, you just heard one. Rosenberg and Rosenberg PC. Try them today. 1-800-SCHMUCK-LAW or something of that nature. They'll really stick it to you. Second letter. Dear Mr. Owolly, I think Ben Gleck rules. You suck. Your ratings are in the toilet. D. Mead. Well, let me tell you, sir, good sir, if I may, I think you suck, all right? I think you suck at your profession. You call yourself a bench crafter. You call yourself a restoration